All right. Welcome back to the Origami Jedi. And today I'm going to be showing you how to fold these really cool dollar bill shoes. And this video is going to be a remake of some chapter of 4 videos that I did earlier. And I want to just condense all my videos into one video to make it more simple. So this model is probably like kind of an intermediate model. It's not too hard to fold at all. It just takes some sharp creases. So go ahead and grab your freshest, crispest dollar bill that you have, or a couple crisp dollar bills that you have, and make a pair. And origami shoes, let's go ahead and let's get started. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start today with the green side of the dollar bill up, and that's going to result in this shoe being a green color. And if you want the opposite color, if you want the black side of the bill, then you're going to start on that side. Okay, we're going to start by folding in half lengthwise here. I like to fold from top to bottom. It doesn't really matter if you fold from bottom to top or top to bottom. I usually prefer to fold top to bottom for some reason. I'm going to make sure that this is lined up really good with that bottom edge. You give a nice firm crease on here. All right, now I'm gonna flip this up to where you see the $1 up here on top, and I'm gonna focus here on this little green area, and I'm gonna show you where to fold these corners into. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the corner. I'm gonna zoom in for this. And I'm gonna fold the first corner down on top of this E from the 1, and I'm gonna kind of lay it right parallel with the edge, the bottom edge of that E right there, making sure that this channel right here is nice and even, just like that. And now I'm going to take and flip it around to the other side, and I'm going to match that fold with this flap. You want to make sure that these two edges, these double folded edges, line up nice and even, just like that. I'm going to go ahead and flatten that down. Should have nice, both edges even right here. All right. Now I'm going to open this up. All right, I'm going to flip the model over. Now I'm going to take this top edge, I'm going to fold it down, and I'm going to show you the reference point here. I'm going to fold it down right where this shield is. I'm going to fold this edge down to right about where the shield ends. Right about right there. Keeping the center crease lined up with the center crease on the bottom. Right about there. Hope that came in nice and clear for you guys. I'm going to do a nice crease right there. Alright, let me show you once again where I have this bottom edge going to the edge of this shield right here. Just like that. That's the reference point anyway. Alright, for our next step, we're going to take these two corners here, and we're going to fold those in paper airplane style into this middle one here. Alright, and if you do that correctly, you'll notice that all 4 of these corners kind of meet up, And you have this square shape here. Now we're going to take this bottom flap here and we're going to flip that up. Just like that. We're going to make a nice firm crease right here. And that's what your model should look like so far. We're going to flip the model over. And we're going to take these two folded edges and fold them to the center crease. And the paper starts getting kind of thick at this point, so just kind of bring it together like you're making a paper airplane. Keep the corners nice and tight right there, and just go ahead and lock that down. Make a nice firm crease, and repeat on the left side here. And bring that over, keeping everything nice and even there to a nice clear point right there on the top. And I'm going to go ahead and smash that down also. Alright, and this is what we should have so far. Alright, now once again we're going to flip this model over. And as you can see, we have what looks like two eyeballs right here. And we have this little curly design. And that's going to be a reference point for the next fold. So let me show that to you. I'm going to turn this sideways here. I'm going to zoom in. And what I'm going to do is on this curly design right here, I'm going to count up 5 rings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right around there. This is just a reference point. It probably doesn't have to be perfect, but this is the technique that I use. Right around that 5th little circle right there. I'm going to take this bottom edge. I'm going to bring it right up to where I marked that bubble. Keeping this center line really straight right here with the center line. And bring it all the way up to cover that bubble pretty much. Let me zoom in and show you that one more time just so you can see the detail. I counted 5. I'm right around 5, 6. Probably doesn't matter too much. I'm going to bring that edge right up to there. Just like that. Alright. Now I'm going to fold that down really tight down here. Just like that. And that's what we have so far. And now we're going to take this top edge and we're going to bring it all the way down to this bottom edge as evenly as you can. You see there's a nice evenness going right across the bottom there. And crease that. Flatten down that crease really good. The paper, the dollar bill starts to get really thick at this point, so. And that's what you should look like so far. Alright, now for our next step. Now I'm going to take the model, and as you can see you have these two flaps and you have this open pocket. I'm gonna squeeze the model in half while opening that pocket. Just like that. Squeeze it in half evenly, symmetrically right across. Smash it down a little bit. I like to, at this point, use my bone folder and just kind of smash and reaffirm all these creases here. Just like that. And that's what you should have so far. Alright, for our next step, I'm going to zoom in once again just a little bit and show you how this next fold is done here. Now, we have these two flaps here. Back out just a little bit. Sorry about that. And I'm going to fold these two flaps, this edge down to the bottom edge. So let's go ahead and do that. I like to get a nice even point on the back right here. Make sure you line that fold up really well. Just like that. Flatten that crease down. Alright, now We're going to go ahead and repeat the same thing on the other side. Bringing this flap down to the bottom edge here. Crease it down really solid here. Alright, and that's what we have so far. Your model should look like this. You have these two flaps smashed down. You can see the front part of the shoe now and the back part of the shoe. Alright, now what we're going to do is we are going to take, back up a little bit, these two flaps, and we're going to tuck them inside the shoe. You have this opening on each side. And you just got to kind of curl this back a little bit, open that up, and pop it in there, just like that. Smash it down. You're going to repeat that on this side. Just kind of open that little pocket, pull this flap back, and tuck it in there. And push it all the way down, just like that. And there you go. Now you can see the dollar bill shoe starting to form here. And I'm going to go ahead and crease it a little bit more here. And we're just about done with this. So now, as you can see, this is going to be the back of the shoe. So now for our next step, we're going to essentially kind of crack this open here a little bit. And as you can see, you have that folded flap inside. We're going to pull that out. And I like to take a bone folder. You can use your finger and just kind of pull this flap out, just like that. Pop it out. And then we already have the folded edge there, so we're gonna smash it down. And I like to take my bone folder or toothpick and just kind of pull the back end out like that, so that it's even, because this is going to be the back part of the shoe. And it's going to smash that down really good. And this is what you should have so far. It kind of looks like a two-dimensional version of the shoe, soon to be a three-dimensional version. A couple steps here. And so for our next step, once again, we're going to go through the top end of this shoe, and we're going to kind of open it up a little bit. And you can see there's two flaps inside, and you have these two sidewalls. And what I'm going to do is separate these sides a little. I'm going to push my finger in there. And if you have a real fat finger or something, maybe you can use a tool like a ballpoint pen or something. But I'm going to shove my finger in there just like that, like a little shoe, as you can see. Hope that's clear. I'm going to put my finger in there. I'm going to push down with my finger. Now on the bottom, you can see these two sidewalls. This is where you're going to flatten it into 3D. So I'm going to press my finger in there, just like that. I'm going to turn it around, and I'm going to push down to open that up. Smashing it down, pushing my finger forward a little bit. After you do that, now you can see the bottom has been opened up. And I'm going to start to round this bottom part off. And making sure these sidewalls are tucked in there. I'm going to just kind of squish everything together and make it round. Just like that. This back end I'm going to kind of push open a little bit. Just kind of exercise the fold a little bit, and you have your shoe. And now it's just, you have to add just like a little bit of detail. Again, like I'd like to smash this back end in evenly and kind of round that out a little. Just like that. You can add more detail later. And now what I'm going to do for kind of the final step is, as you can see, when we did this on the green side, you can see the top edge of the dollar bill right here. And that's what I use for my outline to fold the front end of the shoe in. And what I'm going to do is just pinch the end, just like that. And I'm going to fold right across that line. Right across this little line right there. I'm going to fold it down. Right in the middle. And I'm going to pinch it. And I'm going to pinch it really, really good. Just like that. Just pinch it. And there's your shoe. And now if you want to add even a little more detail, you can kind of keep rolling this top part back a little bit. and you can take these two corner edges and you can kind of fingernail those edges in and just pinch them down. As you see this little pointy edge, I'm going to just kind of press that in just like that to give a roundness, a rounded edge on the top of the shoe, as such, just like that. Now once I have those folds done, I generally like to just one more time just kind of smash that inside in. If you have skinny fingers like me, this is really easy. Just kind of smash. You can use a ballpoint pen or what have you and just smash that in. And there's your origami dollar bill shoe. Makes a great gift. I have two here, so that's the complete pair. I like to give these away in a pair as a tip at a restaurant or whatever for birthday presents and stuff like that. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe to my channel, The Origami Jedi, and spread the word. There's a lot of origami folders out there besides me. And let everybody know. And hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be making more videos, hopefully really soon here. And thanks for watching the video.